are back on the Zero Hour. I'm your host, Richard RJ Eskow. And now here's something that might trigger something in those of us who are old enough to remember the 1950s and 1960s Cold War era. It might trigger an emotion you could call dark nostalgia. New York City has released a public service announcement for nuclear attack preparedness. It's the kind of thing we haven't had since the duck and cover days of 1950s, as I say, and 1960s nuclear war warnings. And I'm going to play it for you now. So a little bit of trigger warning there. Please don't be traumatized. If you're watching the video, you'll see it. Otherwise, you'll hear it. And I think it'll give you the general idea. So let's play that now.
So there's been a nuclear attack. Don't ask me how or why, just know that the big one has hit, okay? So what do? There are 3 important steps that I want you to remember. Step 1, get inside fast. You, your friends, your family, get inside. And no, staying in the car is not an option. You need to get into a building and move away from the windows. Step 2. Stay inside. Shut all doors and windows. Have a basement? Head there. If you don't have one, get as far into the middle of the building as possible. If you were outside after the blast, get clean immediately. Remove and bag all outer clothing to keep radioactive dust or ash away from your body. Step 3. Stay tuned. Follow media for more information. Don't forget to sign up for Notify NYC for official alerts and updates. And don't go outside until officials say it's safe. All right, you've got this.
You've got this. Coincidentally or not, Noam Chomsky was interviewed in truthout.org and pointed out that we're not doing anything about the existential risk of nuclear war. He said the following: human agency has not ended. There are realistic ways to protect humanity from the existential threat that nuclear weapons pose. The purpose of nuclear scare tactics today is the same as it was in the 1950s and 60s. It's to pretend that that agency does not exist, but it does, and we must stop the threat of nuclear war.